Right, just another video, because I've just been on YouTube and looking at other videos females and males have made, and I noticed that one guy was asking questions about hair down there, and nothing wrong with it, obviously it's just a question, you know, he was curious, and whether other females and males grow their hair down there, mainly because he was just curious. Surprisingly, that's not the topic, but just a brief update of what I've been watching recently, and along with many other things that I'm not going to mention. But yeah, he was also talking about whether it's just him who likes to grab his knob all the time. When just to sum that all up, I don't actually think he's the only one, because I think a lot of us, you know, find ourselves subconsciously playing with our knobs from time to time, but rather plastic they might be. But I tend to find myself watching TV and I'll have my hand down my pants, you know, without realising. But I think it's generally just because I feel more in touch with my masculine side when I'm doing that. I feel more in touch with my masculinity. So, you know, and also because it's not really there, which I had to say to bring myself down. But no, it's nice to feel like, you know, it is there. So generally, I don't think you're the only one who, you know, plays with your schlong. But if anyone wants to comment on this video and give me a bit of feedback to whether, you know, you like playing with your knob, then feel free. No, that's not really the topic for the video, but I wanted to mention it. What else? Yeah, so unfortunately I haven't managed to get an STP yet. A lot of people have been asking me recently how they don't understand how, you know, you can piss standing up without an STP, and the answer to that is it takes a lot of practice. And also advice to that is don't do it when you're drunk. But you know, those are the times to sit down. Like, I think even guys, if they're really, you know, plastered, like, have to sit down sometimes, so otherwise it can go everywhere. But I've generally always instinctively done that since the age of like 7. I saw my brother having a piss, and I thought, you know, well, I wanted to try it when I was younger, so I've always naturally stood up. My girlfriend's very confused about that, but obviously I feel slightly weird about telling her, explaining the tactics. But yeah, otherwise I still would like an STP, obviously, because, you know, it causes some problems if I was to go into the men's toilets in a pub or somewhere, because, you know, not that guys generally stare at each other's knobs when they're having a piss, but some guys, you know, if they're gay, they might just, like, glance. So they'd find it a bit strange if there was nothing there. I could just say I had a really small knob, and they probably wouldn't question me about it, but, you know, I think that it'd be a bit too small to pass off as a small knob. So yeah, in that sense I would like an STP, obviously, because, you know, I want to try with an STP, and I haven't managed to get a packer yet either, because I ordered the packer and a binder off the internet, off T-Zone or something, and it didn't come through, unfortunately, so I'm going to have to try again. But for now I have to use a device that begins with ST. I'm not going to say the rest of it, because if I say the rest of it then I feel more like, you know, I'm a lesbian, which I really, it's a sensitive subject, because I don't want to be talking about, you know, strap-ons, or well, I just said it now, so, you know, I don't like talking about them because to me it seems more like a lesbian device, and I don't like to see myself as a lesbian because I'm not a lesbian. I'm not a girl who likes girls, so, you know. But obviously I am grateful for those devices, because otherwise I wouldn't be having sex, and, you know, because there's no way I'd be having sex any other way. So, I don't know, any comments, and, you know, if anyone can relate to what I've been talking about, then respond to the video, then that's all I've got to say really.